right. Welcome to Middletown Baptist Church. We're so glad that you're here with us. We ask that you find your way to your seats, and we're going to get started this morning. And thankful that you're able to worship the Lord together in this service today. Our theme for the year is knowing Jesus, growing and being rooted and grounded in Him. And one of the tools that we're trying to accomplish this year in knowing Jesus more and being rooted in Him is starting with Scripture in our services, and specific Scripture that deals with being rooted in Jesus. And the best way to be rooted in Jesus is to know who He is and to know how He interacts with us and what He has done for us. And so one of the passages that describes who Jesus is and what He has done for us is John chapter 1. And so we're going to start in our scripture reading this morning in John chapter 1, and I'm going to read the first 14 verses. And I know that's a lot of verses, but to get a full understanding of what this passage is talking about, we must read it. And you're going to see a word or a title in this passage of Scripture. And some of you might know what this word means. And this word is word. Okay? W-O-R-D. Now, every time you see this word, it means Jesus. It's talking about Jesus. It's a reference to Jesus. And so most of you know that, but for some that might not know that, that's what this passage of Scripture is talking about. And so we're going to start in verse number 1 of John chapter 1. We're going to see here in verse 1, it says, "In the beginning was the Word." Now again, who is that? Jesus. Wow, you guys are good learners already. "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by Him, and without Him was not anything made that was made. In Him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. There was a man sent from God, whose name was John. The same came for a witness to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe. He was not that light," this is talking about John, "he was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light being Jesus." Verse 9, "That was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. He came unto his own, and his own